Well, hi everyone. It's Monday. It's Monday, December 20th, 2021. If you like basketball, the NBA variety, and you want to update the NBA algorithm in Excel, this is the not only give the fisherman a fish, but also teach the fisherman how to fish approach to how do you update the NBA algorithm here in Excel. Let's go through it. It doesn't take very long. There are a couple little tricky things which I'm going to go over. I did a video previously how to do this, but this one's going to be more extensive and really go through every single thing you need to do. So first of all, this cube tab is where you have all of your data. Okay, and yes, what there's a formula here in this projected score column. And for yesterday, for example, if you pull this up, you see that these things start to have colors in them. That's if the formula is working. If you get rid of the formula because the day's results are already done and you don't want this projected score to change in the future, you just want to freeze it in the past, you just copy and you paste as values. And you'll see it'll turn to yellow because I have a background formula in here that turns this into yellow if you've overridden the formula. So it's just kind of to show you that we've frozen all these scores in the past. So that's the first thing that you do, that you freeze yesterday's scores before you start doing today's information. So now we have the 20th. Well, what do? We can start here in the odds compiler. These are the odds from yesterday. We don't need any of those odds. What we do need is information from RotoWire. RotoWire here on the sports betting basketball page of RotoWire, you can just click this and download this Excel odds. Open this up, you're going to get the odds in the right format. All you have to do is copy them right here and paste them in the appropriate spot right here. And now you have odds in here for the day. But you're not done. We also need statistics. So we need to update all the stats that we use from RotoWire. You will need a RotoWire subscription to get access to this information. I paid $9.99 a month. It's not that bad. You get everything. I like their service. They do a really good job. Fantasy injury report. Let's get that. Download that. Then under stats, this is all under the fantasy tab. Under stats, go to stats. We've got per game stats by player. We're going to download that. Then there's this thing called team stats, and there are two, both the basic and the advanced. Basic and advanced. I'm going to grab those. And then we're going to open up all these. I like to open them up all at once if I can, because it just makes it easier to grab one, import it, grab one, import it, grab one, import it, and be done. So as they open up, I'll show you where each one of them goes. This is how I remember which one's which. This team stat one with the FG, MM, mid, whatever there, that's going to go here in the team stats page, and it's the second one over here. This is where this goes. It goes right here. Okay, so that's the first one. Now we've got the other team stat one with the PF over here. This one, copy this one, and this is going to go in that first area of the team stats sheet right here. Goes right here. Okay, those two are done. Next, we've got the full player stat list of all the players and all their statistics. Copy all that. Go back to the big file. That goes in the player stat sheet, and it goes right here. And after you do that, it's a good idea to scroll down to make sure that we don't have, oh, see, we went too far. That means that there were a few players added since we did this. We can pull this all the way down and give yourself some extra space so that you don't have to check that every single day. But we just added a few players basically since we uploaded it yesterday. That's what that meant. So that's done. Now the final thing is the injury report. Here's the injury report. And one thing I recommend doing is in the injury sheet here is to delete the information, that the clear information that was here before, because if there are fewer injuries that today than there were yesterday, then you'll leave those injuries from yesterday in there, and you don't want to do that. You want to have just the injuries. Here we go. So you grab the injury report, copy that, and paste that right here. And make sure, yep, that we're fine. Okay, so the injury report is here. Now what do? So we've gone through all of these 4 tabs, and we don't need them anymore. We grab the information, we can just close them out, and now we're left with our one file. All right, now first thing you need to do is go to the injury report sheet, injury pivot sheet. You need to refresh this. As you refresh this, if there are new types of injuries, it actually extends these columns a little bit. We could group them, or you could just go here double click, and you need to pull this thing onto the grand total and then pull this formula down. And this will properly apply the correct injury percentage for every team. After that, you're basically done. You just go here to this odds compiler sheet. I can see that Orlando-Toronto game is probably canceled due to COVID. That's why there's no line. So you can just grab all these games and paste them as values right here. And you need to pull down the marginal score formula to work properly and pull the date down. And voila, you are done. You can refresh and choose today. And here you have the predictions for today. And it's as easy as that. And I'm not really going to go over the games because I don't care and I'm not betting. Just doing this for the rest of you guys. So if you do one thing, learn how to update the file yourself and read the board for yourself. Oh my God, look at this, 42 and 40% healths for Boston and Philadelphia. I mean, this is just a joke. If anything, you see Golden State is healthier than Sacramento. I'm not talking about basketball. I don't care. All right, good luck, everyone. May all your picks be winning.